Hey everybody, Miss Lottie Da here, and today I wanted to do something a little bit different than the norm. So I am coming to you from my bedroom. Yes, you are privileged to see my bedroom. So anyway, today's mask is the Sadwar or Sadwar, however it's pronounced. I use this brand on every episode. It's the orange facial mask this time. Whoops, sorry, trying to get used to this. I'm using my DJI camera instead of my web camera on my computer, so I'm trying to readjust things here. So for the orange facial mask, it's it just says the ingredients are water, propylene glycol, glycerin, allotonin, xanthan gum, orange, citrus, fruit extract. And so then there's a remark, which I've never seen before. It actually says remark. Fruit orange refers to the fragrance of the product. Mask is light and breathable, fits the face, moisturizing essence texture, easy to absorb, contains orange and other skin essences, soft and moisturizes the skin. That's what it says, soft and soft. Soothes dry and rough skin. Once again, dry and rough skin. Enjoy a moment. Makes the skin soft and shiny. Yeah, that's what it says. So the grammar's not very well on that, but oh well. So I am just here to use the product. Now, I've never used an orange facial mask before, so we'll see what happens. All right, so let's open this dude up here. Let me grab my handy dandy table here. All right. In case you're wondering about the tapestry behind me, those are the chakras. And my husband and I are both level 3 Reiki masters. So, just putting that out there, I was kind of playing around with the idea of maybe doing some videos teaching some Reiki techniques, but I'm not sure about that yet. Okay, so here is the mask. Feels nice and cold and gooey. So we're on the right track here. Get the mouth part here. This feels so good. I am burning up because I have been out in my garage working today. And so this just feels so good on my skin right now. I came in and I took a shower, and so my skin is all nice and clean and fresh and ready to go. And this just really feels fantastic right now. All right, so I've got this on here. I'm gonna rub some of the excess into my skin here. So, a little side note, now, this is really strange. Okay, so I woke up over the weekend, both on Saturday and yesterday, and I had this mysterious rash on my neck. It was like, it was splotchy, and it was actually welts. And I'm like, what the heck is this? So my first thought is a spider bite. But there was no like little bump or puncture or anything. It's just the skin was just puffy in those areas. It was very strange. But our weather over the weekend was so hot. I mean, it was unbearably hot this past weekend. In fact, we passed 100 degrees. So, but we didn't go out much. We were just kind of in and out of places. But keeping cool in the meantime. So if we were out in the heat, it was maybe for like maybe 1 or 2 minutes. My husband and I both cannot tolerate the heat. As you know, if you've watched me for a while, you know I have lupus. So me and the sun plus excessive heat do not mix. So what happens if I get out in the heat like that? Well, I get very lightheaded. I get dizzy. And that throws me into an anxiety attack, so I have trouble breathing. And I feel like I'm going to pass out to the point where sometimes I have to sit down. It gets that bad. Luckily, that did not happen this weekend because, like I said, we made sure places were pretty well air conditioned, and they all were. Like, their air was on full blast everywhere we went. It was nice. And of course, we keep our car very cold as well. So, it was pretty good. As far as going in and out of the heat, but I honestly think it was just heat related. Because when I woke up this morning, now our temperatures this morning, the high is, I don't even think it's going to reach 80 today. If it does, it's going to be like the low 80s. And so there's a nice breeze, like a strong breeze is blowing today. It feels wonderful outside. And that's why I was like, you know what? I'm going to do some work out in my garage that I've been putting off because it's just been too hot for me. And I was able to go out there and work in the garage, pulled some weeds even. So today is great. And when I woke up, I did not have that rash at all. And it didn't itch. It didn't hurt. It was just there hanging out. So it was the weirdest thing. And I'm not usually one that gets heat rash. Now my husband does. But I usually don't. So I'm like, this is really weird. But yeah, I woke up this morning with nothing. No welts, no redness, no nothing. So it was very strange. So I do think that was heat related. Anyway, back to the mask real quick. This is one where you got to wait for 20 minutes. So I'm not going to sit here and talk to you for 20 minutes. So I've done this little rant right now, and this video is going on around 7 minutes. So I'm going to pause the video, and then I will come back to you when it has been 20 minutes for me. So just a moment. All right, it has been 20 minutes for me. So I'm going to remove the mask. Oh, it's so refreshing though. My skin is still nice and cold. Tons of product to massage into my skin here. And that's what you want to do after a face mask. You just want to give yourself a little facial, just rub it in. You can tap it in as well if you like, down around the eyes. Just as long as the skin is absorbing all of the product. Otherwise, it's just going to sit on top of your skin and hang out until you do something about it. Earlier when I had rubbed it into my neck, my skin had already absorbed it, but it was feeling a little sticky and tacky, so I'm hoping that that's not going to be the case as this. I've never used an orange one before, so this is a new experience, but we'll see. I am very dissatisfied with the ingredients in this. I was hoping it would actually have vitamin C in it, but it does not. So that was a bit disappointing. And I don't look at what's in it when I'm choosing what mask. I just open up the box that has all the masks in it and I just randomly pull one out. That's how I choose what mask I'm going to pick for the day. So, I'm looking at my skin. Lots of product on there and my neck as well. I can feel it like really absorbing very quickly, which is a good thing. It's hard to see because I apologize, the lighting is not great in this room. I mean, it is in real life, but here when you're trying to film, it's not. And I don't have my lighting surround me today because I just didn't want to mess with it. And my camera is a very tiny camera. If you've ever seen a DJI camera, it's just a very small, it's like a stick camera. It's not my monitor that I'm used to that's like huge, and my webcam that I'm used to. It's very, very small. So I really can't even hook lights up to it or up to anything for that matter because they're all USB plugs. So I couldn't even put my lights in today if I wanted to. So I'm just using the dim light in here, which is fine. But from what I can tell, it looks like There is a little bit of redness on my cheeks and my chin. Just a little bit though. But my skin is cooling. My skin is still trying to absorb that product. So while my skin is trying to absorb all of this, I am going to put you on pause and I will be back as soon as my skin has fully absorbed it and my face is completely dry. See you in a second. Okay, so I'm back. So it has now been another 20 minutes. The product is fully absorbed into my skin. My skin is very, very soft and smooth. The redness in my cheeks and chin, I think, is just normal. It's not excessive at all. So overall, I would say I really, really liked that mask. It was very simple. Like I said, I wished that it would have had vitamin C in it, but it did not. But that is okay. It still made for a good mask, and it did what it said it was going to do. There's no stickiness now or tackiness. That is all gone away, and my skin is nice and soft and smooth. So that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. This is Miss La-Di-Da saying ta-ta for now.